How's it going, guys? We've got a new couple of cards. There's a very quick glance, because this was not a big announcement. There's two cards in this. One of them I don't know enough about to confidently speak about, so I'm going to volunteer Moz in the comments to really pick up on any questions that you might have. I would like to talk more at length about another one of these cards, which, you know, like, we'll discuss it and we'll see the implications of it, because it seems like we're going to be getting a fair bit of Cyberse support in Cyberstorm Access, and that's in quite a tenuous position. So, we've got two new cards announced, Elemental Hero and Code Talker. Obviously, Code Talker's, well, you'll see that it's kind of my bag a bit later. So, we've got Elemental Hero Flame Wingman Infernal Rage, which it's a nice nostalgic callback. I kind of missed the GX era a little bit. I played around 2006 was when I came out of the game originally, and then came back during TOS format. So, we'll have a gander. It's a level 8 wind. It's a warrior fusion effect. Two elemental hero monsters with different attributes. Now, I know heroes can... I'm pretty sure they've got a lot of fusion options. I know they search into Dark Calling, so it's not going to conflict with that, because that's the kind of board wipe that they go for. I think they can also make a, you know, the big OTK machines using that. Mass change is obviously how they put up, you know, Acid, Dark Claw, the masked heroes. They do run regular poly, and I believe they've got another fusion card. So, two elemental hero monsters with different attributes. I am sure they will not struggle to do that, and it must be fusion summoned. You can only use the first and second effects of this card once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can add one favourite card from your deck to your hand. I'm not sure what favourite cards are. I'm not sure if we're getting more. I'm not sure about anything to do with favourite. It could even be a translation issue. Don't know. You contribute this card that was fusion summoned with a normal monster or monsters as material to special summon one level 7 or lower elemental hero that cannot be normal summoned from your deck or extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. Now, if this is easily accessed, I think this is strong. I think this is going to be really strong. Just e-telling something out from extra deck, it's always dicey. Depending how easy the access is, we've had a lot of cards that do that end up on the list. You know, Agripane, that's the big one that I'm thinking. Very much dependent on how easy this is to make in your combo line, and you have to run a main deck brick. So, solid chances are that it could be balanced. Moz will answer anything further than that, because I don't know enough about heroes and their lines specifically. They're an ever-evolving deck. They always get support because they're a fan favourite archetype. Yeah. Moving on to what I am interested in is Link Decoder. It's not a talker, so it doesn't break like the microcoder engine or the... oh, what's the other one? The little guys. So you can't just link one into that and then search conflict or foolish or, you know, disrupt. So, add one... I bricked, but it's fine. It's a Link 1 Dark. It's Cyberse Link effect. Level 1 lower, or lower Cyberse monster. So you can't... one level 4 or lower Cyberse monster. Wow. You can tell it's getting late. So that's not bad. You can even use it to extend off Exceeds. Most of your stuff in Cyberse decks is small. It's small in Salad, it's small in Mathmech, it's small in most of it. You can only use the first effect of this card once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard as link material for the link summon of a Cyberse monster whose original attack is 2,300 or higher, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. That's really solid to me. Like, right off the off, it's giving me a lot of ideas. The problem is with Cyberse decks, you always have a pretty tight extra deck. That being said, they feel like they're on the cusp all the time. There's a critical mass of Cyberse support, and it's just waiting for the right conditions. And that can happen to any of them, as Circular kind of proved. But then the format evolved in a way that just hard countered the deck and has stayed that way. I still think Mathmech will have its time, but maybe I'm just on cope because I really like the deck. Link ones are always strong. Double material stuff is always strong. It feels like this is an absolute no-brainer that this will be fairly strong. I'm absolutely going to pick this up on release and just sit on it, because link ones, like, I've been burnt by that before. I've needed a few link ones and I've left it too late, or I've sold them on or got rid of them in collections, and they are just always worth having. Link ones are great, even if you're just getting something off the board to further your combo. Will cool, because this specifically is great for Heat Soul. It's great for using their hand links to then go further while searching something. The only thing is, it's not a code talker in this current translation, even though it has the resemblance. By name, it's not going to synergize with anything like Conflict, which is a brilliant counter trap. I would have thought you're naturally going to be looking at Heat Soul. This feels like Heat Soul support, so it gives you extension following that summon. I don't think you're going to be too bothered about it being banished. The other thing is, you've already got a fantastic option in Linger Evo, giving yourself a trap negate. With Ibley running around at the moment, though, this could be a very serious option for people over Linger Evo, depending what kind of deck you're playing. Because rather than giving you a trap negate where it may not be relevant in that board state, you might just be giving yourself further extension where it is useful if you are playing a link deck, or, you know, for example, you need like one of your card types and you can run it out with that, and start floating into your combos and making it more difficult for your opponent to interact. Just because you're putting more bodies on the field if they have any kind of single interaction stuff. I'm not entirely sure, because mostly at the minute it's Kashtira that are locking you under Ibley. But I think there's something there. I really do. There always is with link ones. So I think that's probably more or less it. If you've got any questions about what I think further, please feel free to put them in the comments. If you want to talk about the hero, again, bang them in the comments. I personally don't know enough to comprehensively say anything about this, but we do have a hero player. He's kind of an everything player, but we've got Moz. So I'll make sure he's checking the comments, or if one comes through, I'll kick it to him. He'll respond. And yeah, we'll have a bit of a conversation down there. Again, for me, no brainer. But either way, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, tell your friends. We're trying to get like a regular schedule on the go here, and it'd be good for people to get involved. So with that, namaste fuckers. Thanks for watching. See you next time.